It's not obvious that someone is at higher risk of severe illness from COVID-19. People of all ages can have underlying medical conditions. You can't always see when people are more vulnerable because of cancer treatment, bone marrow or organ transplantation, immune deficiencies, HIV or AIDS, or from prolonged use of medications that weaken the immune system. You can't see that people have diabetes, chronic kidney disease, liver disease, or asthma. People in high-risk groups will not always be at home or isolated from the public. So please, wear a cloth face covering to slow the spread of COVID-19 and help reduce risk to others. Be aware, be considerate. Thank you.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Enjoy the show.
How much enthusiasm you had.
Hey, Colleen. Welcome to tonight's show. What about my enthusiasm? Caught you.
Randy is extra enthusiastic tonight, folks. Happy Derby Day here in the Bluegrass.
That's
Randy,
right.
Tell us what we have coming up tonight.
Hey, we have got Kentucky Derby talk, okay? We hope your horse came in. And information about the community drive-in. Let Us Beat Hunger B-roll. Madison County Food Service summer final numbers. The opening of the inclusive playground at Lake Reba. A little B-roll from Ben Lacey and Corey Cross at Richmond Center. And we have Kelley McBride with the Madison County Health Department to talk about some events coming up and how you can sign up and some pertinent info. And we wrap up everything with the Cain Pole Fishing Report.
That's right. Randy, are we ready?
We are ready. Let's roll that open.
Okay.
We're coming down the stretch. We're coming down the stretch.
No, we're loading the gates.
We're loading the gates. We're coming down the stretch later. Sorry.
Let's do it.
You're watching Madison County Live.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to this edition of the 2020 Kentucky Derby Show in September.
That's right. Derby Day 146, the first weekend in September, which also happens to be Labor Day weekend.
Yep. True.
We're just constantly checking the calendar to see where we are and what we're doing.
It's kind of
right,
exciting.
Randy?
It's kind of exciting. You know, it's got us out of our normal routines, for sure.
It sure did. Speaking of getting us out of our normal routines, Randy, you look extra jazzy.
Extra jazzy. Speaking of which, Colleen, you sent me a chart of what.
I sure did, folks. I don't know if you. Well, I don't know if you were able to participate in this, friends, but if not, here you go. According to Kentucky Derby 146, based on the first letter of our first and last names,
right.
My name as a thoroughbred is Flying Thunder, Randy.
Flying Thunder.
Flying Thunder. You may now refer to me.
Okay, as Flying Thunder? Well, you know what I'm going to give you? I'm going to give you the official Derby trophy, Colleen, for that name.
Randy, that is not official. There is nothing
Well, I mean, it says it was. It has a whole.
Oh, it says it is?
No, I don't know.
It is Randy Rosenbaum's official trophy.
It's the Madison County Live official Derby name winner trophy.
There we go. I gladly accept that. And Randy, what is your
Mine?
thoroughbred racehorse name?
If you take the R and the R, mine is Jazzy Street.
Jazzy Street. I think that is very appropriate. You have, well, I don't know what's happening there.
That was
You have,
jazz.
I was thinking of Jazzy as you are a high energy, go getting individual. That's right. And if you were a racehorse, I would bet on you, Randy.
And I just had something now coming to my mind. I'm jealous of your name.
Okay.
You know why I'm
mean?
jealous of your name, Flying Thunder? I won't.
Why?
Because that's a popular
Why do you
name
prefer that
on
name?
a certain national day. National Bean Day.
What is happening? What are you talking about?
Flying Thunder. National Bean Day. I want that to be my Derby name.
Is today National Bean Day?
No, but I just thought it would go good with National Bean Day. Flying Thunder.
Folks, you see, this is my amazing co-host, 6 days a week. I never know what he's talking about.
The show just took a dive.
That's right. Okay, Jazzy Street, let's get you back on the track.
Did you notice that we're at Churchill Downs, Colleen? Our background. So
Oh, I did.
No fans, but we're there.
But we're there, and you have fans around the country for sure. Hey, speaking of fans, we have some amazing numbers from our friend Scott Anderson with Madison County Food Service. Are you ready for this, Randy?
What are they?
Okay, so folks are very familiar. We've shared throughout the season. The summer feeding program was a huge success, made possible by so much hard work by the Madison County Food Services Department. Randy, here's the total number of meals that were provided to the children of Madison County this summer: 1,387,031. Can you?
That's a lot.
I also sent that to you, so you don't have to be taking note right now.
Well, I want to write it down in case I have to refer to it.
If you check your production notes, you'll probably find it in there. But yes, and Scott said it could be even slightly higher. So
Wow.
yes,
That's
over
that's a lot of meals.
in meals. It sure is. So thank you again to the entire team at Madison County Food Service for providing those meals. For up-to-date information and all the ways that they are helping our community, always remember to follow Madison County Food Service. And Scott Anderson does videos almost daily. So
do you think my meals counted into that? A couple of those are.
I do not.
Okay.
I would say no.
So
I mean, maybe
higher.
it was preparation.
So it is.
Yes,
higher.
he did. It could be slightly higher. Yes.
Hey, you have some information about the community drive-in. What exactly is that coming up?
That's right. Coming up this Friday, September 11th, it will be the first ever, it's a joint community drive-in with Richmond Parks and Recreation, the Madison County Public Library, and EKU. This will be sponsored by Anthem Medicaid. So it will be a way for the community to come together to watch a drive-in movie, which will be National Treasure. Pre-registration, yes, which is a fantastic movie.
Yep.
Pre-registration is required, and when you pre-register, they will then send you via email the parking directions and then the social distancing requirements. You'll receive that after you register. So that's coming up Friday, September 11th.
Cool.
From 7 to 11 p.m. Thanks to Richmond Parks and Rec, the library, and EKU.
Nice.
National Treasure, Randy.
Well, thanks. Oh, I'm not a national treasure. The movie is the national treasure.
The movie is National Treasure.
A lot of people call me a treasure.
They do. Yes, you are a local treasure, a national treasure, perhaps even an international treasure.
I'm working on
Who
it.
knows? You're working on it.
Hey, I love your derby hat. That's cute. I like that. That's nice.
Well, thank you very much. It's a fascinator. Are you fascinated by it?
It's a fascinator.
It's a fascinator.
Okay.
Yes.
So what exactly is a fascinator from derby hat?
Well, a fascinator is a little bit different. Typically, they're slightly smaller. This one is clipped in.
Oh,
it can be on a headband or it can be clipped in, but it's a little more of it's less of a hat and more of a topper.
Oh, so
as we have discussed many times,
fascinating.
Hats are not flattering on me.
Oh.
In fact, hats are really unflattering on me. I think we had the derby hat a couple of years ago, and that one we made work. But no, I have an unusually large head and face, and fascinators do best.
Well, you are fascinating, Colleen.
This is a fascinating conversation for sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. I digress.
We just recently celebrated National Bow Tie Day. I like your bow tie.
Yes.
And your Masters/Derby jacket.
I know. It's crazy. We'll be able to watch the Masters in November. I think it's great. Do you have some, we got some B-roll, talk about Let Us Be Hungry. I know you went up there and got some footage of that. Was that a pretty good turnout?
Sure did. Let Us Be Hungry Together, which took place today at Richmond Kroger Marketplace, and that was provided by God's Outreach Madison County Food Bank. Folks, thank you so much for coming out. This is a great way to support your local food bank community.
Absolutely. Speaking of good information, we have an update from Kelley McBride that she sent us from the Madison County Health Department about some events that are ongoing and for some new ones you can sign up for. And she also talks about September being National Preparedness Month. Let's go to that now.
Well, thanks, Randy. We just wanted to let everybody know there's a couple things for some updates. The Stop the Bleed classes have been very successful, and Lloyd Jorgensen has been providing those at Safety City in the evenings. They're about an hour and a half long class, so this is very important first aid training. So if you are interested in taking a Stop the Bleed class, you can get on our Facebook page. There's an event, so you can sign up and register through Facebook, our Facebook page events, or you can go to the stopthebleed.org /training/find a course. So that's the national website, stopthebleed.org. Or you can call Lloyd Jorgensen at 859-228-2059. So different ways to get connected with Stop the Bleed training. Also, September is National Preparedness Month. And that's something near and dear to my heart since I spent several years with emergency management. We want to always remember everyone needs to participate in National Preparedness Month. So the theme this year is Disasters Don't Wait. So make your plan today. And even though we are in a even though we're in a worldwide pandemic, disasters can still occur. Last February, there was damaging flooding in Kentucky, and I can't believe it, but reviewing back in March, it seems like a long time ago, but back in March there were dangerous and deadly tornadoes that occurred in Tennessee. So we need to be ready for those natural disasters or any other kinds of emergencies that can come up. So we'll be posting some things on our Facebook page. They've divided up into different weeks. Week 1 is make a plan, and week 2 is build a kit. And the next time that we talk, we'll talk more about those things in detail. And last but not least, I wanted to talk about our HANDS program. and that is Health Access Nurturing Development Services. So that's HANDS acronym. And it's a free and voluntary program for parents in Kentucky. So new parents or soon-to-be parents, moms and or dads, can sign up for this program. Families can begin by meeting with a HANDS counselor, and they can discuss any questions or concerns about the pregnancy or the baby's first 2 years. And the best thing of all is it is free. So if you or someone that you know and love needs to or is interested in the HANDS program or needs more information about the HANDS program, please call the Madison County Health Department at 626-4263 for more information on the HANDS program. So thank you for allowing us to give this update this week, and we just pray that everybody stays safe and healthy. Thanks so much.
Kelley McBride is a wealth of information for the Madison County Health Department and the goings on down there. I don't think a lot of people realize how hard they work 7 days a week down there, 24/7. I mean, it's awesome.
You're exactly right, Randy. So thanks so much to Kelley and the entire team at the Madison County Health Department.
Right. We had some great music at Richmond Center. Ben Lacey and Corey Cross. So we'll roll this small segment courtesy of Randy Westbrook.
All right, let's hear it.
Not around, she still can hear him say, say, Brandy, you're a fine girl, what a good wife you would be. But my life, my love, my lady is the sea. Say, Brandy.
And another great thing that happened, Richmond Parks and Recreation had the official ribbon cutting for the inclusive playground at Lake Reba, and we were there, and Aaron Moore spoke, Mayor Blythe, and some other officials and dignitaries. So watch this.
Very good.
Playgrounds are considered a safe place for children to play, learn, and grow. This playground was designed to accommodate children of various ability levels. Physical, sensory, and social elements are key factors in creating exciting, fun, and developmentally appropriate play spaces. We have added spinning options, swinging, climbing, and social play. There are many inclusive elements, including the Unity Dome, as you can see over here, the musical elements, a team swing, the merry-go-round, and the wheelchair accessible swing, which is located behind us. We poured new sidewalks around the entire facility so that people could access all three playgrounds when they're going from one to another. While most people think that this inclusive playground was specifically designed for those who utilize wheelchairs, We also looked at enhancing the play equipment to help children of all abilities. The colors were chosen so that those with visual impairments could traverse the playground safely. The port in place is a different color than the deck, which is blue, so that children with visual impairments could see the depth change. And each opening on the playground at the bottoms of the slide have a splash of color to signify the people when they are exiting the play structure. A roller slide was installed to promote sensory stimulation, while a seating area was installed under the play structure that provides a cozy place for resting. There's a communication board over here for children who are nonverbal so that they would be able to communicate with their peers. By designing a space that is both accessible and diverse, children can experience the concept of playing together, which demonstrates the value of including all children regardless of abilities. New experiences such as spinning, tactile, or cooperative play will be discovered by offering accessible equipment and surfacing. This park features sensory and physical elements of play that are easy for beginners or challenging for those looking to develop their skills.
Thank you, Aaron, and good morning. Let me clear this up first of all, because people sometimes think I don't know who I am. They have to tell me so that I can remember. I'm Robert Blythe and proud to serve as the mayor of the city of Richmond. And let me say that this is one of the highlights of this year, certainly as we've had to delay the ribbon cutting for this part of our park. But also it's a highlight because I come out several times a week and watch the children enjoy this place. In fact, sometimes I'll come over and ask them, are you having fun? And they certainly are. I see parents and grandparents, and I believe, Aaron, it has served its purpose already. This thing, as Aaron, this concept began actually some time ago when some other folks presented to us the possibility of doing something. We took a look at it, and by the wisdom of our commission, decided, hey, and with the advice, counsel of Aaron and the Parks Board, we can do this. So our park board undertook the project. The city commission, bless it, the city manager worked and worked and worked. Lots of folks, as the city manager says, on the team made this possible, and here we are. This is truly, and I use the word not loosely, this is truly a blessing for children and families, and therefore we pray will enhance life, family life in our community. And what a time when there are concerns throughout our society about children being able to go to school and that kind of thing. I remember a commercial on TV. I love commercials, but there's a commercial of a little kid and talking about things that are a new normal even right now. The little kid says, I get to spend kindergarten all week with Daddy. Of course, Daddy's face was torn, but but we get to invite and welcome the children into this place while there are perhaps not some other things that they can do. And it promotes, as is mentioned on the posters over here, that they can get activity of all kinds in this place, learning opportunities in this place. So we're grateful for the work of all of those who've made this possible. We encourage parents and children to come and enjoy this, again, crown jewel of the city of Richmond and its Parks Department. I have the great privilege of serving and trying to assist with folks like our Parks Department and our director, and I say it all the time. I say it to the commissioners, I say it to all of those who serve on the Parks Board, and thanks to each of you for giving so much of yourselves. But I say this, and I say it sincerely, y'all make me look good. Appreciate the work that you do, and know that your work is not in vain. What a day this is. And I don't know who put in the request, perhaps it was Commissioner Brewer, that the weather would hold for us. Thanks for putting in that request, Mike, and you keep up the good work. But thanks to all of you who've come today that we can celebrate. To the parents and the children who are here, God bless you and enjoy. Thank you, Eric.
Anybody else want to speak?
It's awesome to be able to finally gather. You know, we haven't had a Parks Board meeting since March, so we're going to follow this ribbon cutting with that. So it's really a blessing to be able to gather here today. You know, this playground is about letting kids be kids without barriers. And you know, this is a pre-COVID-19 statistic. The kids only spend 4 to 7 minutes a day in outdoor unstructured play. So as one of my graduate students, Lauren, would attest to, as we're studying play right now, it is so critical to child development. So this is a beautiful structure. I look at the one next door and think about that took multiple years of fundraising, and I can't thank the mayor and the commission, the city manager enough for supporting this, because this is a beautiful project that's going to make a big difference in Richmond. Certainly want to thank Erin and her staff. They've been terrific. They've really done a nice job modifying what they do throughout COVID-19. One quote I'll summarize with, and this is from educational psychologist Patricia Ramsey: "Play is a vehicle for children to explore and enjoy their differences and similarities, and to create, even for a brief time, a more just world where everyone is an equal and valued participant." This playground is going to let kids of all ages, all disabilities interact with one another. It's a terrific playground, and I'm just proud to be a member of the Parks Board. Well done, you all.
I'm going to ask all of our kids, if you will, help the mayor about counting, and we'll count 3, 2, 1, and we'll slip, okay? Everybody ready to go? All right, here we go. 2, 1.
No, you got it. Look, man, you got half enough.
So that is a great addition to Lake Reba Park, Colleen.
Randy, it sure is.
And I like to jump up and down when I run. I like to go through the playground and jumping up and down on the spongy surface.
Well, it's a fantastic playground and a team effort for sure. Just a fantastic facility. Very excited about that.
So we want to wish everybody a happy Labor Day. Drive safe and drive sober, or you will be pulled over.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Yes, everyone have a fantastic Labor Day. Randy, we're going to have a small break from one another. Can you believe it?
A couple of days? Let's do a replay for Labor Day. I think we should play the show on Monday morning. I'll make it happen. Marking it down.
See, there you go. And
See, right on the fly. I made that decision.
Right on the fly. There he goes. Folks, thank you so much for joining us this Saturday night and every Saturday night at 8 o'clock, thanks to the Madison County Health Department. It's always such a pleasure to be here with you. And then again, when, Randy?
Sundays on YouTube, Facebook. You can find us anywhere.
That's right. I thought that maybe for a second you weren't listening to me. I almost thought I caught you. You came right in.
I'm like Fraser Crane. I'm always listening.
I'm listening. That's right. Folks, we hope you have a fantastic Labor Day. We will see you bright and early, 6:30 a.m. on Tuesday morning. And Randy, you know what I'm ready to do?
What?
Let's go fishing.
Hey, let's go fishing with the Cain Pole Fishing Report. And you know what, Colleen? I just figured out I want to give you a trophy. I threw it up there before I announced it. For the name Flying Thunder.
Thank you, Randy. I gladly accept this golden trophy for the name Flying Thunder, which I personally did not come up with.
And I can't believe something else, too. I just discovered. Just now saw it. You let me do the whole show. And I have my pink jacket hanging up on the tripod in the background.
Randy, it's been there all week. Yes.
It's like, why is that there? Oh, that's my
It's
jacket.
been there all week. Yes, that's true. There we go.
I am not the interior designer you are. I just find things and, hey, that's a good hanger. I'll just hang it up.
I thought perhaps it was part of your derby props for the week.
I thought you would say something. Apparently not.
Oh no, I thought it was intentional. Folks, let's go fishing. Have a great Labor Day, and we will see you Tuesday morning. Randy can clean up his laundry.
No, I'll start that right now. I won't clean it up.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net. Digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Thanks for watching the show. Oh, there he is! There he is! Nice!
No, I'm not. That's what I'm talking about. There you go, say nice!
The weekly Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Fishing Report, brought to you by the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
This is Marcy Anderson with the Fishing Report for Southeast Kentucky. Surface water temperatures in area lakes and reservoirs are running in the mid-80s, and lake levels in the major reservoirs are falling. On Lake Cumberland, striped bass fishing has been good in the early morning hours. Live bait fish 30 to 45 feet deep on the lower main lake and in some of the creeks is a good bet right now. Black bass bite has been extremely sporadic as of late, but some anglers are having luck with soft plastics and crankbaits in the creeks at around 10 feet deep. On the Cumberland tailwater, flows have been a little bit more variable, but are still providing some good fishing opportunities. Check the generation schedule before you go to avoid getting caught in higher flows, and the schedule for Wolf Creek Dam can be found on the web by searching for TVA Generation Pre-Schedule. Trout can be caught on a variety of baits right now, including small spinners, worms, corn, and flies. Recent stockings in the tailwater have helped to bolster the number of slot rainbows and are providing some good fishing for anglers. On Dale Hollow, bass are being picked up on a variety of baits, including jigs, spinner baits, and soft plastics in around 30 feet of water. Anglers are also having success catching walleye trolling nightcrawler rigs around 30 feet deep. So as always, good luck and good fishing.
It's not obvious that someone is at higher risk of severe illness from COVID-19. People of all ages can have underlying medical conditions. You can't always see when people are more vulnerable because of cancer treatment, bone marrow or organ transplantation, immune deficiencies, HIV or AIDS, or from prolonged use of medications that weaken the immune system. You can't see that people have diabetes, chronic kidney disease, liver disease, or asthma. People in high-risk groups will not always be at home or isolated from the public. So please, wear a cloth face covering to slow the spread of COVID-19 and help reduce risk to others. Be aware, be considerate. Thank you.
I'm Richmond Police Chief James Ebert. The Richmond Police Department is joining a national crackdown to reduce impaired driving fatalities. Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over runs from August 21st to September 7th. We aggressively watch for impaired drivers year-round, but by joining this effort, we will make our roadways safer during the heavily traveled Labor Day holiday. There are more than 4,700 total collisions involving impaired drivers in Kentucky last year, resulting in more than 2,200 injuries and 138 deaths. During the Labor Day holiday weekend, there are 56 crashes involving an impaired driver, resulting in 30 injuries and 2 deaths. Please drive sober or we will pull you over.
Hi, I'm Randy with kymedia.net. I think it's safe to say that if you don't have a strong video strategy for your business or your organization for your online presence, you might be in trouble. I'm a video guy, and if a video guy says you might need video, it's like Santa Claus saying, hey, Christmas is a great idea. But here's the reality. In 2019, 95% of all bandwidth was dedicated to video, and the reason is video is very important to people. So video is important to those people, which it is. Those people are your customers and prospects, which they are. So then video should be very important to you. Here's the problem. It's cost and time. You could easily spend several thousands of dollars having a video shot at high-end studios. And once the video is done, you've got to wait, sometimes days, and in some cases even a week or more. And trying to do it yourself or with a friend, homemade videos are no longer charming, and they represent an amateur effort for your business and your organization. Fortunately, this is a problem we solve at kymedia.net in our brand new studio. It's yours without a six-figure investment, and we provide the studio, the equipment, and the guidance. You provide the expertise in your field. So if you want to highlight your business, start a talk show, or simply unleash your genius in a new podcast, you can do so now in our very own audio and visual studio. And by the way, when your video is finished, we hand you the finished product right then and there. There's no waiting. And if you can't come to the studio, guess what? We will come to you. That's right, we're completely mobile. What's the next step? You just head over to kymedia.net. Take a look around, get yourself up to speed with what we're doing for other folks just like yourself. After watching, just email me or call me and ask me the tough questions and see if I can answer them. We look forward to hearing from you soon. We can't wait to show you Central Kentucky's new business and organizational live streaming, TV, and podcasting studio services. Thanks for watching.